Hey, what's up, Facebook family and friends? And all my family watching over on the YouTube channel. Hey, what's up? Hey, girl, hey. Let me see. Let's get this banner scrolling across the screen. If you have not yet signed or subscribed to my YouTube channel, honey, go on over to YouTube and subscribe to Money Management Matters, where I am streaming live tonight on YouTube at Money Management Matters and on Facebook on my personal page. Let me just go on over here to the page and see if I am live. Yep, look like I am live and in effect over on the book. I'm gonna go ahead and share this out with my business page at Money Management Matters, where I am a financial coach and a licensed life insurance professional here in the state of Georgia. I educate women on how to make more money, save more money, and most importantly, protect that money, honey. Yes, we have got to protect our money with life insurance. Yes, I use life insurance. I educate on how life insurance can be used to replace your income if, God forbid, something happens to you or your loved one. We have got to make that a priority in our financial plan. Now, listen, April is Financial Literacy Month. April, Financial Literacy Month. And since it is so, we over here at TripleM decided that we are going to do 10 days of Facebook Lives, 10 days of coming live before you with some money motivation. Y'all know I always do it on Monday nights, but I'm going to do it for 10 days straight because God said, give it to him for 10 days, honey. Give it to him for 10 days because it's Financial Literacy Month. And because our financial literacy is a little bit slack, okay? And because it's a little bit slack, I have to come to you and remind you of some things that we need to know. Hey, Tara, babe, what's up? Diva Styles Accessories is in the house. Hey, girl, hey, how you doing? What's going on this wonderful Tuesday evening? Hello, Miss Denise. Wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for jumping in. It was a wonderful interview. Thank you so much. You are the Leadership Lady live on YouTube. I knew it. I came right over to YouTube and said hey to you. I was just I'm LB. It came up LB on YouTube. So I spoke to you. So I'm so happy that you was able to catch the interview live on Inspire to, what's the name of her show? Just skip my mind. On Fire to Inspire with Miss Aaliyah Butler. Yes, I just got off with her on her podcast, had a wonderful time speaking to her audience. Tara said, all is well. How are you, girl? I am doing fabulous, blessed, and highly favored, honey. You know I'm Jesus' favorite. Tara, girl, you know that's us. So listen, I ain't gonna keep y'all long because, like I said, I just got off of the podcast, running my mouth. So we're gonna jump right into day 2. This is day 2 of 10 days of money motivation and financial literacy. And as y'all know, if y'all don't know, I am a Christian, so I use biblical principles in my financial coaching. I always like to put God first in everything I do. This is a ministry for me from God, I do believe. And as a child of God, and as this ministry has been given to me, I have to obey. So we are using the Bible app. We're going to do a Bible plan. I missed it. I need to watch the replay. Girl, go and hit that replay, honey. It is up on Facebook. It's on my page and it's on YouTube, honey. So definitely catch the replay. So for these 10 days, I'm using a 10-day Bible plan off of the Bible app. So please, if you want to follow along, please look up the app, look up the plan, which is called Financial Fruit of the Spirit. Financial Fruit of the Spirit. We are going through the fruits of the Spirit and we are connecting it to our money. This plan was provided by Compass. So I have to give credit where credit is due. but it is a fabulous devotional. So we are on day 2. So on day 2, the devotional, we're going to be talking about the fruit of the spirit of love. Love. And when I read this, honey, I thought right back to February when we was talking about love. We're talking about Valentine's Day. During some of my money motivations, I talked about the love that we have for our families, right? And if we have all this love for our families, then we should be having more of a willingness to do better in our finances, more of a willingness to manage our money better, more willing and ensuring that our families are taken care of in the unfortunate case that we are no longer here. So that's where life insurance comes in, right? So let's talk about love. Money is like love. Okay. How so? It slowly and painfully destroys the one who withholds it, and it enriches the other who uses it for the good of his or her neighbor. So money is like love. We use money sometimes as a withholding, as evil ways. We use it to manipulate people. We use it to manipulate our family, our friends, our jobs, our employers. Our employers use it to manipulate us. On the other foot, on another saying, sometimes our jobs don't pay us what we're worth, right? They don't give us the money that we're worth simply because we as the employee don't understand what our worth is, right? We haven't done proper research to say, well, what does this profession get paid? What are other employers paying their people for this specific job, right? So therefore, our employer is manipulating us out of the money that we need. We need more money coming into our income. That's one strategy that we could use. Go to your boss and say, look, I need a raise. You ain't gonna say it like that, but you're gonna build up your case. You're gonna do your research. You're gonna see what other people are getting paid. You're gonna see what the average pay is for the position that you're holding. You're gonna keep track of all the work that you're doing, the work that you were hired to do, plus the work that you wasn't hired to do. And you're gonna get more money coming into your money plan, to your income, okay? So financial fruitfulness comes from using our money to love others. Okay. So we have all this love for our family, for our friends, for our nonprofit organizations, for the homeless, for children, for cancer research, for whatever, you have a heart for. You have the heart and love for that, but it takes money. It takes money to run a nonprofit. Nonprofit don't mean that it's no money, that they don't need money. That means they do need money, right? Because they're not profiting from it. They but their service or their mission, that's what they're using the money for. But you, as a person that have a feeling or love for that, then you want to be able to give. You want to be able to give. And when you give money, you're showing your love and appreciation for that thing. So the Greek word which is used for love is agape. Y'all have heard of the agape love. That's that God love. That's that all lasting love. That's that unconditional love, right? Which carries the meaning of sacrificial giving. Agape love is not a feeling, but a conscious choice. So we have a choice to make when we say, we love you unconditionally. We love you like God loves you. We love you with the agape love, the unconditional love. A commitment to willingly sacrifice for love of God's work amongst the people he created, whom he loves, believers or not. So your money, your giving is showing your love. You're showing that agape love. You're showing that agape love. Let's see what Tara say. Yes, know your worth. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So Jesus have said, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So if you are, just say for instance, with your money, if you're being selfish with your money, if you're hiding your money under your mattress and you're trying to hoard it all for yourself, you're not giving back to God's people. You're not giving back to the community. You're not giving to your family, your neighbor that needs it. You're not like if you come across a homeless person and you know that they may need food to eat, you're not willing to give, $1 or two for them for something to eat, then you're being selfish and you're treasuring the money, you're treasuring the gift, the resource that God has given you. Because when you think about it, as it's not your money anyway, it's God's money. And if you're not doing what thus saith the Lord with the money, then you're being disobedient to God and you're not treasuring him, but you're treasuring the money, right? And that's Matthew 6:21. If we apply our money to God's work, then that's where our heart will be, right? So if we're doing what thus saith the Lord, if we're giving to others, if we're giving to our family, if we are managing our money correctly and giving to our future, planning for our future, planning for our children's future, okay? Planning for our families when we're no longer here. That's part of what God wants us to do with our money. And of course, that's where the life insurance comes in. That's my business. That's what I do. I try to make sure that people are set up sufficiently in that area. That's God's work. A very strong motivation to grow spiritually is to give to God's work. Our heart follows our money. Okay. Money in our heart. If our heart is to take care of our family, if our heart is to take care of our children, if our heart is to take care of our neighbor, take care of the homeless, take care of abused spouses and women, and take care of children, and take care of people that's ill with sicknesses and things like that, then that's where our money should be going. That's where we will want our money to go. That's how we're going to plan our money out, right? If you want a heart for the lost, so you give to these evangelistic movements, right? If you want a heart for the church, then you support your local congregation financially. If you want a strong marriage, then love your partner by planning and managing your finances together. Now, I want to insert right here. If you are married and say, for instance, your spouse is not on the same page with you financially, that's an area that you may want to have a conversation about. Sit down with them and say, I think we need to be on the same page. You need to have a conversation about, if something happens to either one of you, how are you going to go on? How are you going to live? What are you going to do about your housing? Or if you're paying a mortgage, if you're renting, where are you going to live? Are you going to still be able to pay the rent with just one income now that one person is gone? Those are the hard conversations that we don't want to have, but we have got to start having them so we can be more prepared. And then I have heard of instances where if the spouse, either the husband or the wife, whichever one, pays all the bills, and the other one just bringing the money, the other one pays all the bills, but you don't know how the bills are getting paid. You don't know the passwords to the online system where they pay the bills. You don't know where the key to the safety deposit box at the bank. You don't know the password to the bank. If you call up the bank and say, I need to get the balance, I need to see what we got in there, you don't even know what it is. You're in the dark. So that is something we need to look at. We should not be in the dark if you're in a marriage situation, okay? Each other have to know what's going on in each other's finances. The dimensions of love described in 1 Corinthians 13th chapter 4-7 have a lot to do with money. Love is patient. We can learn not to make impulsive buying decisions or to enter into debt, but wait and save for what we want to purchase. That's patience. Love is patient, so money has to be patient. If we're in a situation where we're trying to get back on track with our money, we're trying to do better with our money management, we're trying to save the 12 months worth of emergency savings, then we have to be patient with our buying. We have to stop impulsive buying. We have to stop using credit card debt just to buy things that we want. We have to differentiate between wants and needs, and maybe just only stick to the needs and forego the wants for a little while, just for a little while until you get back on track. Love is kind. I can be generous and freely give my time, treasures, and talent. Love does not envy. I can be happy for another person that has been able to buy things, and I can be content and thankful for what I have. So that's just like saying, I'm not going to be trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not going to be jealous because my neighbor got a brand new car and I don't. Okay. I'm not going to be jealous because they, building another part onto their home and we're not. I'm going to be content just where I am and joyful with that. Love does not boast or is ignorant. I can meditate on the fact that all I have in my possessions has been given by God out of his grace. We don't have to boast and brag about what we have. Okay? That's not of God. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. I can learn how to manage my money God's way. I say it all the time. Put God first. When you sit down with your money, when you balancing your checking account, when you get your pay in, instead of running out shopping and buying unnecessary things, sit down and pray over your money. Ask God what he wants you to do with your money. Let God come into that situation and watch how he changes it around. Watch how he gives, he takes control and he leads and guides you into the right way. And he gives me whatever I need in his time, in his time. Love does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. I need to be honest and truthful in all my financial dealings and reportings, okay? You need to be honest, truthful when you're dealing with your money. You need to pay your debts, pay your bills. Don't lie about things that's going on. Don't lie on your taxes. Do what's right when it comes to your taxes. Pay your taxes like you're supposed to. Just do strategic things. If you're paying too many taxes, and you might want to think about doing a side hustle, get a home-based business, and you can deduct a whole lot of things from your taxes. Do it honestly. Love bears all things and believes all things, hopes all things, endure all things. When we believe, we do not own anything, but hold what we have in trust. Then we can trust God and be thankful in all circumstances we find ourselves in, right? So again, I just said the money we have does not belong to us anyway. God is just lending it to us. God put us on this earth to take care of the earth, to take care of his people, to take care of our families, right? So the money that he's given us is not ours, it's his. And he expects us to do what thus he said to do with the money. We should be good stewards of the money that God has entrusted us with. That's what we do. Amen. Thank you, Miss Mayor Pro Tem Bridges, for jumping on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, ask the Lord for guidance. Okay, let's read these scriptures real quick. Love, 1 Corinthians 13th chapter. Y'all know that's the love verse anyway. We're going to look at 4 through 7. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it does not proud. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, nor rejoices with the truth. It always protects. Love protects, entrusts, and also hopes and always preserves. So I love that word protects. Okay. If you love your family, you want to protect your family. You want to do financially well for your family, right? And that's not just right now. That's in the future. Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Okay, so that was day number 2. That was day number 2 of the financial fruits of the spirit. So of course, tomorrow we're going to talk about joy. We're going to talk about how joy connects and correlates to our money management and our financial literacy. So as I talk about some of the things that the Bible says about our money, it pertains to right now. Money is one of those subject matters that's talked about many times in the Bible. So if it was talked about so many times in the Bible back in the biblical days, it's got to be just as important right now in today's time more than ever, because April being Financial Literacy Month, it really helps us wake up our mind and say, what is it that I don't know about my finances? What questions do you have that you don't know, that you're not sure of, that you may have read, but you don't understand it? Because, finances and money is not an easy subject to grasp if it's not, your specialty. So that's why I come in as a financial coach, is here to help you understand what it is that you may have questions about your finances, about investing, about saving, about life insurance, about your work, about your payroll, about your taxes. It's just so many different facets. So the reason I'm also doing 10 days of financial literacy is for the month of April. And I'm going to be doing a workshop, my very first workshop of 2023. It's a financial workshop. I'm going to be doing it in person, and I'm also going to be doing it via Zoom. So if you're not here in Georgia, you're not here in my area, you can definitely register as a virtual attendee. And I'm going to have my Zoom account set up and my camera set up. So I'll be streaming live via Zoom. So you can just be in the Zoom room and you'll be able to hear some of the information that I'm going to be sharing at this workshop, which is more ways to save money. I'm all about saving, making more money, saving more money, and protecting your money. Money management matters. That's what I'm all about. So I'm going to be talking about those subject matters. And I definitely want people to bring your questions. Bring your questions, because I'm going to open it up for questions. I'm going to answer your questions, and I'm going to try to give you all the information that I can in 2-hour time span. It's going to be 2 hours, at least 2 hours. And so I'm looking forward to doing that on April 22nd is the date. April 22nd from like 11 to about 1 o'clock is the time frame for that workshop. So I have put the information out on my page. So if you are interested, I will put it in the comments of this chat as well. But that's what we're doing for Financial Literacy Month. I am hoping and praying that I can reach more people, get more people understanding about their finances and their money matters, and just absolutely being more prepared, having financial stability and financial security. Okay. Thank you, Miss Denise. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. So with that, when is it being held? It's going to be April the 22nd, which is a Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Saturday morning. So if you're interested, just click the link and register, and I will put the link in the comments at the end of this broadcast. So listen, thank you all that was on here live with me. I appreciate your involvement and your engagement. And if you catch this on the replay, honey, go ahead and hit that hashtag replay. Let me know you scroll through so I can say thank you for stopping by. Share the video out with your family and your friends, and meet me back here tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're going to do day three of 10 on the financial fruits of the spirit. All right. So thank you all so much. You all have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night, and God bless.